Hello and welcome to Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2. An amazing game that, lucky for us, has an English version that I just bought. Finally excited to see what kind of cards I'll get from the CDs I own. And funny enough, I forgot to have my controller work. So I will fix that right now. I'm mashing that start button. Oh, yep. No, it's just the controller's a little bit old. I'm playing this PS1 game on a PS2. I don't know why it says continue. I don't have a save. But let's go to new game. This doesn't matter much. If you're wondering difficulty, it just makes the beginning of the game a little bit easier. Alright, for this I am not having feedback for sound, so I apologize if I talk over things. It's mostly just sound effects and music, and mostly music. But here you go. If you're unfamiliar with the Monster Rancher series, you raise monsters and compete. Kind of a fun game. Like a much simpler, not as good Pokemon type game. Raising your monsters and battling them, one at a time. This game is more fun because it's a card format, closer to the Pokemon card game. And you battle 3 monsters at a time. So it makes it a little more interesting, and you have to balance 3 different monster strategies. I am most excited to showcase what happens when you put in some rare CDs, because I haven't played this like this before. The idea here in the setup is that we have a master guy who's going to show us around and teach us the game, along with our rancher assistant. But I will breeze through this. The beginning, the setup is... We'll see in a moment, one of our friends, our character's friend, is sucked away, isekai to another plane, and the entire game is focused around getting enough cards to bring them back. So these are both characters. Well, the bottom one is from Monster Rancher. So the idea is a beloved Monster Rancher character is about to get isekai'd. Okay, so we have this stone plate. You can put all the monster cards in there. And so that once it's full up, it teleports you to the monster plane. Phoenix cards are rare. You get them from winning the international or world tournament, whatever it's called. I've beaten this game already, and it's extremely fun. I haven't 100%ed it yet, but I decided to start a new playthrough and try out some of the features. There's all the monsters, the base monsters. Another fun feature is after you beat the game, the essential new game plus, you might call it, or epilogue, is earning the additional hybrid monsters. And so, in essence, you're able to have more than one of a monster that uses the same type of cards. Some of them are exactly the same as the other monster, but with a top hat. And so there's no difference, you have 2 of the same monster. So different strategies can be built from that. The first game I also played, it's not yet on my channel. I may do a playthrough showcase sometime, but it's for Game Boy Color, and you get hybrid monsters much earlier. And can make some pretty powerful strategies. This game is much better balanced than the first game for Game Boy. So it's the enemies you face aren't pushovers. They have some pretty complex and competent strats to defeat you, strategies. So here I'm just moving along the story. Alright, so the questionnaire is important because it gives you a certain certain set of starting monsters. I don't really care on this one. Speedrunners play this game and they care because they want a very specific set. I'm just curious to see what I'll get if I answer yes to everything. So I'm gonna go yes, 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 yes. I'm pretty sure you get like greedy or mischievous or something if you do that, but I guess we'll find out. I've seen a ghost. I'm afraid of heights. I would rather eat fish than men. I would tend to throw away things I no longer need. I have more friends than the average person. Alright, let's see what they give me. Tiger, Ella, and Golem. Actually, this is a really good team. I think this is the one I actually got when I first did this, taking the personality quiz seriously, so... or maybe I'm mixing that up, because with Naga, I don't think I started with Naga on this game. Anyway. Alright. I think you have to do a few tutorial missions, easy matches. Oh, I think I accidentally said no to do you know how to play the game? Whatever. Alright, we got my starting team. And you'll see the gameplay flow as I play. Alright, I go first. She's very much a pushover. Yes, I know the rules. Let's skip this. Alright, so I'm going first, which means I can discard 2 cards. I don't have any energy to play cards. What do I like to do? Yeah, let's just go for the obvious things. Get rid of the most expensive cards. I don't have anything that costs 2 or less for the next turn, so hopefully I can use my little blue guy more. All of her monsters are very low cost in their attacks and defense, so Alright, what do I got? Ooh, okay, so we're gonna try to knock out theirs. Ooh, I still have animations on. Oh, there's vibration. Imagine that. Yeah, I'll leave the animations on for the sake of the stream. Kind of fun. Alright, so now I have to decide what cards to get rid of for the next turn. Very important. I can get rid of all of my cards if I want. However, I think I'll just keep its 5 attack, because I can knock out at least one of them for certain next time unless they block. Bingo. Oh no, you're healing. Well, I still have 5 damage. And it asked me, do you want to play a card even when I have no moves? Unfortunately, this game is not as smart as the Game Boy game, knowing when you have no moves, it'll auto-pass for you. You have to manually pass every time. Encourage. Oh yeah, Encourage is a fun environment, makes everything cheaper. Ooh, that's 3 damage. So these cards combined, they're 0 cost. And so the more I have in my hand, the better. By combining 2, you get 3 damage. By combining 3, you get 7 damage, I think. So I might get lucky. Alright, so we're gonna go for that strategy. I mean, I could get rid of them and get additional energy for eliminating, doing a more powerful attack later in my deck, but we shall go for the free strategy, because it's fun. It's funny, I forgot about vibration. I turned vibration off on all of my controllers, but this is a PS2 controller, and there's an option to just turn off vibration throughout, so I'm stuck with it. Alright, so I didn't get any more... Okay, they're triangles back. I have a block, I have a 5 attack damage. Can't move the next turn. Yeah, let's just do... I'll do 3 damage and then throw everything away. So I'm gonna combo. Yeah, get that down to 4. fun watching this animation. Please do skip them. Oh, they use roll. My combo was wasted because they dodged the attack. Mochi is known for a lot of dodge moves, but I will still win this. One of the interesting flows of this game is once a monster is knocked out, that player can basically just throw away all of that monster's cards because they don't need them anymore, and so it becomes easier for them to make choices because they can't use those cards at all. However, it becomes more difficult in getting the cards you need to actually have useful cards. Blocks are ineffective. So let's do that. If I do blocks are ineffective, let's see what they respond to. Oh, so they took it. Alright. Now, seems to not have anything, but I'll try. Nope, nope. I thought for sure she said she's gonna use something. Let's see. Okay, she took it. That means she didn't have a defense card. Alright. And gaining one health is not terribly useful, so I'll just throw that away. I'm already so far ahead. I just want to finish this. So now I have 3 points. I have no cards in here, it should really auto-pass. You can hear the vibration every time my controller vibrates. Alright. Yeah, she's got nothing. I've clinched this, I just need this 6 damage. Golem is one of my favorites in this entire game because of moves like this. High HP and high damage cards, but doesn't have low cost cards. It's the downside, but very good for building up a very defensive, snowballing kind of strategy. Alright, well none of these are going to help me very much. I can't play any of them the next turn except for 1 damage, so I'll just throw them away. Starting with this, I'm forgetting the name of it, this dog character. Makes it so that I can easily get another one at the very start of the game. So that will help me with a strategy where I can just stack up as many of blue cards as I can for that monster. Oh, dodge. Enough to finish it off again. Hopefully doesn't have another dodge. Ooh, that was risky because yeah, they're just straight up going to annihilate one of my cards, and I kind of figured that would happen. Air is known for having low cost, high attack cards, but the downside is it only has 6 HP. So it's kind of a glass cannon, as you say. But it does have some dodging moves, so that'll be quite good. Alright. I want to pee over it. Alright, and I will. Alright, my goal is to get the unlock for the CD realm. Critical is great. I don't use it much, probably. I might use it with this strategy. Alright, there's another friend. He's a dude. And he's gonna duel me. Alright, gotta do another duel. I think after this it opens up. Oh, yeah. So this guy, his thing is he copies everything we do. So he has the exact same deck as us. Kind of annoying. So we have to outplay him. Alright, I'm just gonna throw everything away. I'm trying to build up my points for further turns. I know he has as much potential as me at dealing a lot of damage. I'm gonna hold on to a few things. I can go straight for his goal, knowing that he has nothing. Go for the goal with whatever attacks I can. Technically, I could have done a Naga and a I can't remember the name of it, Doggo attack at the same time to finish off a goal, but I'd rather just build up more points for more options. Pretty good attack. Well, see, that would have countered my strategy because now I can't attack with my Doggo. I don't think there's any defensive cards in this deck, except for blocking other monsters, so that's the end of Golem. Okay, once again, I don't have anything too good, so I'm just going to build up my points. In this game, they're called guts. The G letter marking how many guts I have. Skill cards. There's also environment cards that are more general, and there's breeder cards, I should say, that are type environment's a type of breeder. Let's go for it. Oh wait, no, it does mine too, I forgot. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take that out. Damaging my own guys. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Probably should have a weaker attack first, just to draw out when he dodges. Okay, no back row here. It's tempting, because that's my weakest guy. You'll probably attack. You attack Golem for some reason. So, copying my strategy, using lightning against Golem. I'm excited to try some CDs. I have some pretty rare CDs. You should see what happens when you use them. I think you just get a pretty random skill card, and rarely you'll get a monster card, but I've never tried, so I'm gonna try it. Let's do this first. 1 damage is all I need. Okay. There's nothing he could do, alright. Alright, time for you to be poison gas. No, you can't do anything. Naga is an interesting card, 8 HP and a lot of middle range skill moves. You can kind of see the way my monsters are organized are by type. With the leftmost monster being a quick, low HP, low cost kind of attacker and dodger. The middle one, Naga, being kind of a mid-range, middle-cost monster, and then going with the high-cost, high HP. Gives you a variety of strategies to use. And this will be the end if we can't block or counter. Probably should have thought about what would happen if I got countered, because I might die. No counter. Alright, easy play. My draws were bad. Yeah. You also copied my deck, so you only have yourself to blame. Another critical. Oh, he actually gave me useful stuff. Alright, so I have Protect, or Poison Gas. I might actually edit my deck just to make it a little bit better. Ooh, some pretty good random cards. Pretty rare cards. Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. Very good for stall decks. You have a bunch of guts built up, and then when you don't get attacked, you just shuffle them back. As you switch up strategies, whether you're gonna go for a swift win or stall. Alright, here we go. Time to go to the laboratory and put a CD in something disc. Alright, first I just want to showcase the deck builder. Reformation. Let's name this, you know what, no, it's not. Starting T, I guess, is now the name. Alright, let's see. I was gonna take out Quake. I like Recharge. Protect isn't very good, but let's see what else we got. Yeah, no, this is really good. Both of those. These are already in. Alright, cool. That is fine with me. So, pretty simple. The idea is you can switch out monsters. You have to only use monster cards that that monster can use. But for now, let's see what we get if I go to the BC Center. Oh wait, no, the Battlegrounds. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll wait a little bit longer before adding CDs. Yes, there's famous clubs. They like to battle. They're like gangs, but a lot less scary because they play card games. Oh, they're not gonna let me move. Okay, well, I guess I'm forced into a battle. Alright, one more battle, then I'll explore CDs, and that might be it for this showcase. I really just want to see what CDs do in this game. Again, I highly recommend this game for anyone that likes card games. It's very much like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! More like Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, where there's a lot of these games where you draw and fill up a 5-card hand. Oh, this is exciting. I have a turn 1 play. I'm just gonna do it. It's worth. Let's get rid of their Suezo. So I'm able to do 3 damage with 0 cost, so that's a pretty good play. It would have been nicer if I was the first one to go. It would have had pretty much no chance of turning. I kind of want to do that next turn. Just kind of chip away at this guy's health. He has some pretty beefy monsters, but can't be afraid to be quick and aggressive to slow him down. Bolt. Tiger. Yeah, that's why it's so confusing about this monster's name. It's called Tiger, but it's clearly a wolf with horns, so it's not a tiger, but that's okay. Suezo doesn't have block moves, he has dodge moves, so there's no point in trying to get through block. unless he was using Golem to block, but even then, it's still the damage of Golem. This is bad. This is very bad. That's a lot of damage. Yep, there goes one of my creatures. Like I said, he has some pretty big, heavy cards, so be a little careful. We actually have to use some blocking. Alright, well, we're just gonna knock this guy right out, because I don't want him being alive to knock my health down a little. He'll make it so most of his cards, a third of his cards are now useless, so that will be helpful. Alright, we are going to not use block, or Mango, or Steel. I just need better cards to deal damage at this point. And with the types of monsters we have, it's mostly just a damage. Oh, interesting. A damage race. We're racing to just knock out the other ones. There's not a lot of defense probably here. I know I don't have much. I might keep up a counter if I get one. I have grit. That's only if my life reaches exactly the amount. I'm just gonna go for Golem. He hasn't used any Golem cards yet, so he probably has to slow him down a bit by making him not go the next turn, and then maybe if I'm lucky I can knock him out. This is risky, because he has an 8 damage move. I think I'm gonna keep that up. Grit in case they have exact damage. A lot of this game revolves around exact damage. I'd say most of my attacks are precisely enough to knock them to 0, so grit can be quite useful in this situation. Okay, so I had of cards left in my deck. Wow, that was a bad... Can't do anything. We're gonna keep this. This is the high damage move. Running out of useful cards. Oh, he jumped. Wow! That means he left himself wide open. That means I can go in for the kill. Alright, what do we got? Oof. This is bad. I don't have enough to kill this turn. Knock this guy down. Finish him off the next turn. Keep using that worm. Again, I don't have a lot of damage cards that I will need. I've already thrown away some of them and used some. Wow! Yeah, that's always a fun card to use. Get 5 free cards off the top of your deck added to your guts pile. Yeah. So he's going really low on cards. I could stall him out. Wait, I don't have Tiger. Let's just finish off one. This will make it very difficult for me to finish it off here, especially since I have defensive moves. Block isn't going to do much good because I'm going to finish health. So I'm going to throw all of these away in the hope of getting an attack card I can use next turn. Ooh. Interesting move. He's gonna deck himself, so you lose the game if you run out of cards. He has 7 left. Yeah, no, he's desperate to get cards, but he just threw away so many, and then I have left that no one can use. Alright, let's do... Yeah, let's stall him out. I don't have enough to win this turn, but I can stall him, because I can pretty much guarantee he'll win next turn. He doesn't have any defensive cards to keep going alive, and I have an attack move that I can make next turn, so yeah, I just got stalled out by making his monster unable to build poison deck. Wow, this is a fairly difficult fight in the early game, considering I have like, no upgrades to my deck. But yeah, that's all she wrote. Now I'll go to the CD front. And I will showcase what you get with a certain weird CD. Ah, a Suezo card. Yeah, so I basically have a starter usage for Suezo. I might actually put Suezo in over Naga. Naga's doing okay at keeping us alive, so maybe not. But this time I have to be careful and actually pick the right option. Laboratory. Battle cards, BC. Alright. Insert. Alright, this is the part where I open the disc tray. Remove the CD. My disc tray motor is getting old. I'm a little worried about it. Usually it's not this slow. Alright. Had some plans. I was going to use some rare CDs first. So, the Big O original sound score from the anime. Volume 1. Or the first season, I should say. Press the X button. That was fast. It's funny, it doesn't have enough memory to know what's... It's like, okay, just kidding, put the CD back. Alright, let's see what I get. Just enough to keep this screen up and that text message that says, please insert. Rummage, rummage. Let's see what I get. My disc still. My card disc. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't usually use this card. It's a pretty common card. A very rare card. It's not that rare. Oh, I will let you borrow my saucers. Alright, Big O Volume 2. These are rare imported CDs from Japan. The idea is it just reads the, I forget if it's the tag ID or if it's the, if it's like a CRC check where it gets the what do you call it, like some other metadata, I should say, or if it's taking like the tag of the CD, as in the metadata that says what official CD pressing it is or whatever. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this one. That's another rare one. Oh, I didn't have that, so that's actually useful for me. Thank you. I wonder if it only gives me cards for monsters I have. Oh, I didn't have that before. That's actually a pretty good one. It blocks, I think, 5 damage from power moves. Alright, saucer time. Yeah, I might have to clean out the tray or something. The motor really struggles to get that last inch or so on my PS2. Anyway, so this is Jimmy Eat World's self-titled EP, which is rare. It has about 5 or 6 songs on it. Oh, from the early 90s. It almost closed back on my hand as I was pulling it out because I accidentally pushed on it a little bit on the tray. If anyone's messed with CD trays, you know the typical behavior is if you push on it, it'll set the motor in motion to close all the way. Yeah, it's like, insert it correctly, please. Yeah, no, it got messed up. Okay, let's see. What else do I got? Let's do one more. Let's do another Japanese one. I got... I'll do something more mainstream. Ooh, that's a rare card, but I won't get that until I beat the game, the Phoenix, so that's not very helpful for now. It's pretty rare, though. I guess that answers my question. you can get cards for monsters you don't have. Alright, so this one is Little Busters by The Pillows. Many of these songs are featured on the Fooly Cooly soundtrack, Season 1. Very good album overall, though. Alright. I wonder if anyone's figured out the code to, on an emulator do this, but I don't know. I didn't feel like looking into it because I have the actual thing. Alright, let's go for something less rare. Or actually, I did want to know this one. This one may not be well known. Okay, so this one was Little Busters, gives us a drum roll. Gives us something alright. Hide. And he is a little buster, so that makes sense. A little fella, if you will. Alright. Although that's more cat. Is the literal fella. Alright. This is Dynamite Hack, the band. I think it's their self-titled, if I remember correctly. They're kind of a ska band or something. Or maybe not ska, they're like punk, like skater rock. Not quite ska, because they don't have a bunch of horns over it. So skater rock. Alright, let's see what Dynamite Hack gives us. Alright, what's something more well-known? The Black Album. Greatest hits of Nirvana. Nirvana's self-titled album released in 2003, I think. The early 2000s. That had previously a little song on it. I remember getting that when it came out. It's pretty good. Great. Okay, well that's not too useful. Even though they call it a rare card, I don't really need it. Everything's a rare card to this guy. Alright, so this will, I think, be the last one. So this is Nirvana, self-titled, greatest hits from 2003. Might be a little later, 2005. Alright. And hopefully this will give us something good. We got a few cards we can actually use. I'm definitely going to save my game and continue this playthrough. Even though I've beaten this game before, I can do a casual playthrough in the speedrun. Alright. Let us see. A useful card, but very common. And not useful to my current needs, because I don't have a mochi yet. Alright. Well, thanks anyway, laboratory person. No, I will not let you borrow. I want to. Okay, let's go back home. Okay, fine, I will. How scandalous, I'm skipping the anti-speedrunner way. Alright, well, this lets me save. Hope you've enjoyed this showcase. Lots of fun. Yeah, about memory cards. I gotta remember which one's my PS1 memory card. Yeah, this one's not formatted. Let's see. I thought I'd mark some of these. I have so many of these PS2 memory cards. One of these black ones. I think it's this one. What about this one? Oh wait, no, that's the one I just used. What about this one? Oh wait, no, that is the one that I just used. Okay, let's keep these organized. I have about 6 memory cards. One of them is formatted. I think it's this black one. Nope. Okay, I know it's not memory card slot 2. Maybe it's this blue one? I don't think so. I think I still use that for PS2. It might be a red one. So much money for a bunch of little tiny 8 megabyte squares. I ended up getting a 128 megabyte one, and it works fine, but apparently it doesn't like it. Nope, it doesn't like that one either. This is the last one, I think. Are you kidding me? Let's see. Let's try memory card slot 2. Maybe there's a problem with my memory card slot. Interesting. It just doesn't like me. Oh, I pressed the wrong one that time. I know for some of these are PS1. Well, this is kind of an anticlimactic ending, as I, mess with the video feed, apparently. That's fun. I don't know how I did that. Ooh. Sorry for the interruption. Alright, unplug. There we go. I must have touched it to something. Alright. Memory card slot 2. Okay, I'm gonna try one more. I don't know why this is being like this. Alright, well, that'll be the end of this stream. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I can save this for later, but if not, you might see speedruns of this in the future. Definitely get this game. It's still really cheap if you buy it off eBay like I did. And, yeah, try it out. Try out your own CDs. Let me know what happens. And until next time, have a great day.